Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:10 p.m. February 17th, 2021, Wednesday, hump day already. Wow, this week's going fast. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and comment below. Appreciate all the great comments lately. Just want to make sure you guys know that I read every single one, reply to every single one. And if you have if I don't respond, let me know and I will respond for sure. Today was an interesting day. There's definitely some setups. Missed one or two big ones, and it kind of plays a toll on my psychology when I miss those big trades. QS was pretty good today, obviously, back in the game. I actually took a news trade today, which worked out really well. I wouldn't call it a news trade, but it was kind of like a flow of the sector, and I'll get into that in a second. So I did start my day with QS on the break here, moving through was it this trade? Let me make sure. Yeah, it was the break of this level here, the 58 coming back through. I just was feeling it, and QS have traded well in the past. I actually just threw 57. I got my numbers mixed up. What's the high here? Yeah, 57. Took a little bit off it, flushed down here, didn't give it the room it needed, and only made like $40 or $50 on this trade. Traded small, of course. Then it ran up to 60. Was it 60? 59.80. So that's the type of thing that was happening. I was getting out too early, just not letting it work a little bit. I don't like when stocks go against me. It's just not my nature right now. And it was unfortunate because this thing did crank up. There was another trade, and I did enter 59.50 on this candle. You can see it here. So 59.80, 59.50 getting in here on this candle. And I got in at 59.48 before the sellers were taken out. There was like 70,000 shares. And actually, I got out with a 1 cent gain, flushed down to around 25.30. Came back. I'm like, okay, I'm going to use a buy stop limit on quote so I don't get, into this too early and get flushed out. So I set my buy stop limit on quote, jumped 100%, and guess what? Never looked back. 66. Just a great trade. Again, I was trading it small. QS hasn't been, the cleanest, but today it was super clean. I should have been trading it heavy, and I should have been nailing these entries, and I should have been making a lot of money. Unfortunately, I did not. So for the guys or girls or whoever who made QS trade on this move, good for you. I did not. I forgot to mention CLPS was the hottest stock in the morning. And actually, I caught a pre-market trade through the 13 level. Let's see if I can bring it up. Yeah, pre-market here to the 13 level on this candle here. And yeah, I had a sell in the 14s. I made like $80 before the markets open. I only trade with like 200 shares, maybe 300 shares. It was a great way to start my day. And Tradestation was working just fine today. I didn't have any problems with that. So that's good. There's some good news there. No problems with Tradestation. Orders are going through nice and clean. But then news came out. Airlines. UAL, Love, Delta, you name it. But I decided to look at Boeing. Boeing was coming up to this level here, which was the 216.50 level after this candle right here. And I was like, or 216.50 level. And I took it on this candle, and I just got a nice trade. Just pressed the button, was confident in it, had conviction in it. Made a couple $100 in this trade. And then obviously I sold most of it in the 217, 218s. And then eventually it just dropped off and I was all out. But just a great little trade. For sure. I did take a quick news trade on TLRY through this. I think this candle here. Let's see what time that was at. 218. So on these candles here, got a little action there. I actually made like $30 on a quick news trade. I'm still learning the process of news flow and everything else. Pretty nice, not bad. Big miss on B-Fly. Right through this level, 24.50. Saw some questionable action on the tape and bailed. And then it ripped. 24.50 went up to 27. right? So just one of those things where I'm just like, there's stuff that was happening today. And then like Mogo, I think there was a news event, it broke like an opening range breakout trade here, just ripped up. A lot of action today. A lot of action if you're watching the right things. I think, there was definitely the Bitcoin plays were crazy because Bitcoin's at all-time highs, and Mara and Riot and those guys were ripping too. So overall, my screen went away. 238 on the day. My high was around 270. Wasn't trading heavy still. I'm still trading light, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to press the button more and really dig in with some share size and let things work. I think today was tough though for some people, but I know where I trade, there's a lot of people killing it in the pre-market and killing it on QS. So if you're trading the right things, you did well. If not, tomorrow's another day. And the good news is, at lunchtime I created the Stream Deck Elgato video for the action. I got to do some editing, of course, and then I also have to create a video for what it looks like from my camera or from my phone, because right now you just see the software, you don't actually see the unit. And once I piece that all together, hopefully this weekend I'll put it out there and you guys can see how I create my hotkeys and so forth. So I did like 1150 on Mogo today. It's actually getting there in the afters. So make sure you guys subscribe, comment, like, share, and I will be back tomorrow. Have a nice night.